Let's start the class. Enjoy. So I would request everybody to keep their videos on, so that way I can interact better with you guys. Yeah, Diti, you had a question?
My math teacher, Miss Hodge, sometimes loves to play with math.
Yep. That's what I love as well, because when we do math, with a lot of fun around it. Okay, can I request everybody to settle down, make sure that there is no noise in the background so that we can interact better. So, Shreyanvi, Sami and Aradhya, I would request you guys to keep your videos on as well so that we can talk one-on-one. Are you guys afraid of talking to me one-on-one? No, right? No. Only as long as I don't give tough problems. Okay. Okay. So let's first quickly touch upon what we talked about in the previous class. How do we decompose a fraction? And we'll try doing a reverse of that real quick, and then we'll come to the fun part of it. Yeah? Okay? All right. So in the last class, if you guys remember, where is you? He did not come with you?
He didn't come yet.
Okay. So in the last class we saw, if I have 3 by 7, that's it here. I would request everybody to pay attention. You also here? Anika and Nikhil also here. If we have something like this, we can decompose this and say, okay, this is equal to, this is 3 1 by 7. Or we can say 3 times 1 by 7. Or we can say 3 apples. Or 3 bananas. Or 3 monkeys also. Anything that you like. Yeah? So here, Adya is laughing at monkeys. That's okay. Hey Ananya. Adya. Okay. So who joined up? So okay. It's only Ananya. Okay. Alright. So in the last class we saw that if I have a fraction like this, we can decompose this. How? By putting some story around it. Right? Math is all about story. 3, we can write this as 3 into 1 by 7. Or we can read this, okay, 3 friends. So 3 friends is nothing but equal to 1 friend plus 2 more friends. Or I can say 3 friends as 1 friend plus another friend plus another friend. Yeah? So this is how you decompose a fraction. Yeah? Now, if somebody says decompose 1 by 8. 1 friend, how do I break it down? Yep.
You have to do 1 by 8.
1 by 8. I cannot decompose it further now. I'm trying to say how I can decompose this and make few fractions out of it. So what did we learn? The previous class, you can always multiply and divide by same number. I can say this multiplied by 3 and also here 3. So this 1 by 8 became 1 into 3. 3 by 24. Now I have more than 1. If I say, I can say this as 3 into 1 by 24. And I will call this guy as 1 Hollywood star. So I have 3 Hollywood stars. If this is 1 Hollywood star, this is 3 Hollywood stars. I can say 1 Hollywood star plus 2 more Hollywood stars. Done. So this 1 by 8, I could break into these two. And I can do it in 1,000 ways. Yeah, Joy. Joy, you had a question? Go ahead.
My screen was blank.
Okay, so if anybody is facing problem with the screen, not able to hear me, not able to see me, disconnect and join again. It fixes the problem most of the times, okay? So if anybody is facing any problem, just disconnect and join back. That fixes the problem. So I'm just doing a summary of what we have done in the previous class. If I say decompose 1 by 5, meaning break it into multiple fractions. First thing you will do is, okay, I like a number 4. Yeah? So it's okay, fine. I like 4, so I'll multiply and divide. Meaning multiply this also by 4, multiply this also by 4. And this is the same value as 1 by 5 because you can always do tic-tac-toe, right? So you did not do it, you did not change the value. The same thing. So since you guys like the number 4, you did like this. So now this 1 by 5 became 1 into 4 is 4 by 5 into 4, 20. So you have more than 1 in the numerator now. It was 1 by 5. And if I had to ask you to break this into something, you will say, okay, I have only 1. How do I break? It's already 1 by 5. How do I break it further? If you have a situation like this, then you know you can break it. Yeah?
Break it up like 1, 2.
So, yeah. So here I can say this as this. I can say as this. I will keep 4 one side so that this becomes my papaya.
Or you can do like 1 times 120 is 121.
Yeah. So I'm saying this is, if 1 by 20 is 1 papaya, I have 4 papayas here. Yeah. Nobody likes the fruit papaya, I know.
What is
Papaya is a fruit.
Oh.
Yeah, you like papaya? Okay, that's good. It's a very healthy fruit though. So now if I call 1 by 20 as a papaya, I have 4 papayas here. And if I have 4 papayas, I can say this is equal to 3 papayas or 3 by 20 plus 1 papaya. Or I can say 2 papaya plus 2 papaya. Or I can say 1 papaya plus 1 papaya plus 1 papaya plus 1 papaya. So this 1 by 4 I could decompose into this many. This is what we learned in the previous class, right? Everybody remembers that?
Yeah.
Yay! Now let's go to something else. So, anybody have any doubt before I move on? Yes. Yeah. Yes, Harry.
It's not a doubt, but I wasn't here last time.
Okay, but are you clear about what we have done so far? No? I'll just do it one more time so that you can relate. And whoever was not in the previous class, my only request to you would be just watch the video of the previous class once. I know it'll engage you for maybe 45 minutes, but that'll just watch that video and try doing by yourself and see if you're able to do it. If not, you know this guy who has less hair, you will scratch my head, pull few hairs from my head. That's okay. Yeah. All right. So that was a bad joke. Let's move on. Okay. Now, so decomposing a fraction part we know. So one last time, if somebody says decompose 1 by 20, meaning break it into multiple fractions. I can pick up to multiply and multiply here and here by a number 2. So this becomes 1 into 2 is 2, 2 into 2 is 40. Now I got 2 by 40, which I can also write as 2 into 1 by 40. And I gave this guy a name. All of you like mangoes. I'm saying 1 by 40 is a mango. So I have 2 mangoes. Yeah? So 2 mangoes I can divide, right? I can say 1 mango plus 1 more mango. Yeah? So I'll say a mango is 1 by 40. So this is 1 mango plus 1 more mango. So my 1 by 20 became, I could decompose this into 2 fractions. Yeah? Everybody okay?
Yeah.
Now, can we do reverse of this? If I say, I have 2 fractions, 1 by 2 plus 1 by 2 plus 1 by 2. 3 fractions. How much this will be?
3. 2 3. 3.
Yeah, Riti. Yeah. No, use your notebook. You can
1,
do
2.
Say that again.
The answer is 1 and 1/2.
No, 1% at a time. Yeah, Riti, you complete, then I'll go right there.
Uh, 3 by 2.
3 by 2. Yeah, Aditya. Same thing?
1 whole and 1 by
you have gone to the next step. Probably your answer is perfectly fine. I'll just go step by step, okay? But your answer is right. Yes, Yanvi. 3 by 2? Yeah, okay.
I haven't just solved it because my pen ran out of ink.
That's okay. So, you came to the class without a pen?
I did.
Okay. See, this pencil works, but okay. Anyways, so very simple thing here is we'll go. Yes, Sami, you're saying something?
It's an infinite fraction and it's 3 by 2.
3 by 2. So again, all of you are very smart, much smarter than me. Now why? Because I'm doing that like a baby. I will say, okay, I have 3 similar things. These 3 are similar things. I will call this as a guava. Yeah? One guava, another guava, another guava. So I have how many? 3 guavas. 3 guavas. 3 guava. And that became 3 by 2. Yeah? And to Aditya's point, this is an improper fraction. Okay guys, no parallel talks. Everybody stays with me. Now, this is called improper fraction, meaning when your numerator is bigger than your denominator. If you are talking about a fraction like this is called proper fraction. Why? Because your numerator is smaller than denominator, meaning you are dividing a number into a smaller number. If I say 5 by 7, this is also a proper fraction because this is smaller than this. If I say 8 by 9, this is also a proper fraction because 8 is smaller than 9. If I say 7 by 5, this is also a proper fraction. Is that correct? 7 by 5 is a proper fraction.
No.
No? What is it?
Yeah.
Improper.
It is improper fraction. That was a trick question, okay? I was saying that my proper fraction are those fractions when my numerator is smaller than my denominator. What did I do? I said 7 by 5. My numerator is bigger than my denominator. Yeah? So this is improper fraction. Now, what Aditya was doing, we can do that as well. We are not behind. We can catch up. So, what Aditya was saying was 3 by 2, I can write as 1 like this. 1 plus 1 by 2 or 1 by 2. This is called a mixed number. If you guys remember, we have done that in the past. How do you convert this to a fraction? 2 into 1 plus 1 by 2. So 2 into 1 is 2 plus 1, 3 by 2. This is how it becomes. Now you will say, okay, I have this one, how do I convert it? So what this means? 3 by 2, meaning 3 divided by 2. When you divide 3 by 2, what happens? 2 times 1 is 2. What is remainder? 1. And you will stop here. 2 is divided by, 3 is divided by 2. So what you get is 2 times 1 is 2 and then you have 1. So it becomes 1 by 2. So whatever is the answer that goes here and then whatever is the remainder that is not divided by 2 yet, so that you put here. Now everybody is confused. Sianvi, you have raised your hand? No? If I say convert 18.
Easier way.
I'm sorry?
There's an easier way.
Okay. How is it? How do you do that?
Because 2 and 2 is 1 whole, so then you just add the other one to the 1 half, so then it's like 1 whole and 1 half.
Right. So I'm coming back to that one also. So there are 2 ways of doing it. If I have, let's say, 18 by 7. So what I was saying was, just in simple terms, it says 18 divided by 7, meaning 18 divided by 7. How many times of 7 you can go? 7 2s are 14. You got 5 here. So it becomes 2 is your answer. So you'll write 2 on the side. And then 5 is not divided by 7 yet. So 5 is not divided by 7 yet. So whatever is the remainder, you will put at the numerator and 7 is the denominator. Yes, Anvi?
8 minus 4 is not 5.
8 minus 4 is not 5. Wonderful.
It's 4.
See? So this is where even the teachers learn something from the students. So, and good that you notice that, because this is what we all do, even in exam, right? See, even after growing this old, I can make this mistake. So you guys can make mistakes as well. So that is where review plays a very important role. When you solve a problem, always review it. And thank you, Beta, for being attentive, because you caught this, right? That is how you catch any mistake, even in your problem, right? So this became my answer. 18 by 7 became 2, 4 by 7. Now coming back to Aitya's point, Aitya was saying that there is a better way of doing it. Now why? So
is that chicken egg?
This is not chicken egg. Chicken egg we do for finding decimals. We are not finding decimals here, right? We are trying to convert an improper fraction into a mixed number.
Okay.
Yeah? So if, as you would remember, if I have a mixed number like this, 3, 1 by 2, then you know how to convert into a fraction. You do...
Yeah, you multiply 2 by 3 and then add 1.
And then 2, 3 is 6 plus 1, 7 by 2. What we are doing is, we are doing reverse of that. If I have an improper fraction, how do I convert that to mixed number? That's what we are trying to do. Yeah?
Okay.
So, when you do that, you don't go chicken egg route. Okay? You don't deal with chicken and egg. What you do is, you are not putting decimals. As soon as you get a remainder which is smaller than this number, you stop there.
Okay.
Yeah? Now, question to everybody. Are you guys with me or I'm just going way too fast? Yes, Anvi.
I have a question. What if the remainder that you did for the first part is bigger than the divisor?
Then you are not done with your division yet. You have to come to a point where your remainder is still smaller than your divisor and you cannot move forward. Let's say you are dividing 105 by 7. So what you do? You pick the first two numbers. First number is smaller than 7, so you can pick the first two. 7 ones are 7. And then you have a 3 here. And you are not done yet. So you have to continue till you finish your division. Now, what will happen? 5 comes down. Let's say this was 106, okay? So this 6 comes down. 7 5 are 35. 1 remainder. Now you cannot do anything. Now you have to do either chicken egg to get the decimals, or you have to stop here if you are just trying to convert to a mixed number. Yeah? So you will come to a point after which you cannot proceed without using decimals. Are you with me? Yeah? Anika with me? Ananya with me? Alright. Now, so here, coming back to the same thing that we were trying to do. If I have to convert, let's say, 18 by 7 into a mixed number. So I did something that you guys saw. Now, Aditya is challenging me, saying that there is another easier way of doing it. And I agree to that. Why? Because here I can see 7, when the 18 is bigger than 7, so that means this is an improper fraction for sure. Now, how far I can go? I can go 7, 1 is 7, 1 is 7, 7 2 is 14, 7 3 is 21. So I have to stop before 21. So I can go to 14. I see 14 here. So that means, can I say 18 by 7 is 14 plus 4 by 7? Can I do that?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes, you can.
And that would mean 14 by 7. So 14 by 7 plus 14 plus 4 by 7. So it's like me plus, let's say, Sivkeshwar by 5. That is me by 5 and Sivkeswa by 5. Correct? Me plus Sivkeswa by 7. Okay? So me by 7 plus Sivkeswa by 7. Same thing. So I can say 14 by 7 plus 4 by 7. 14 by 7. There is an opportunity to tic-tac-toe. 14 I can say is 2 into 7. Yeah? So this became 2. This part became 2. So this becomes 2 plus 4 by 7. Or you can write this as 2 4 by 7. Yeah? So this is a full number and this is a fraction. So this is how it becomes a mixed number. Is it making sense or I'm just making you guys more confused?
Makes sense.
Make sense?
It makes sense.
Not more
Makes
sense? Wonderful.
That's
So then you guys will not say my teachers are true nonsense. No? Okay. Alright, let's continue. So one more problem and then we'll see. If I say find out 16 by 3, who can convert this into a mixed number very quickly? Very quickly. Do it. Do it. Yes, Sunny.
5 and 1/3.
5 and 1/3. So I know it's an easy one, so that's why you could do it. But my request to everybody in the class would be, even if you're dealing with the smallest and the easiest of the problem, make sure your hands get dirty. See, every time I come to the class, see my hands are dirty now. So you have to get your hands dirty by doing the problem, okay? 16 by 3. I know it's a very easy one. What will I do? Same thing. I'll follow my approach, I can approach both. So 16 divided by 3. 3 5 are 15, I got 1. So 1 is what I could not divide. 1 is what I could not divide by 3. And what is my answer? This. Done. Or Aditya's approach, he's saying 16 I can break into two parts, 15 plus 1, because I know 15 is in the table of 3. So, the teacher and Aditya by 3, or I can say teacher by 3 plus Aditya by 3, right? So this becomes 15 by 3 plus Aditya by 3. 15 by 3 is 5 plus 1 by 3. So whole number and a fraction. You can write this as this. Yeah? So who's playing with the pen? Why? So this was just about converting an improper fraction to a mixed number. Yeah?
Then go to the classroom.
Oh, that was because of the pen. Did the pen inject that? Okay, go quickly, come back. Now, coming back to what we are trying to learn. I was saying that if I have two fractions to add. So earlier we learned about how do you decompose a fraction. So now I have two fractions, we are trying to compose them, we are trying to add them together. You guys know how to add fractions, so that is not a problem. We are trying to add in a simpler, easier way. Here, Nehit, here. 1 by 8 plus 1 by 8. If I call this apple, I have two apples. 1 apple plus 1 apple, 2 apples. I will say 2 apple. 2 times 1 apple, 2 apple, or 2 by 8. This is what I will do. Now, if I say 1 by 8 plus 1 by 4, 1 by 4 plus 1 by 16, how much that will be without doing actual fraction? How much that will be? And no verbal answer. I would want you guys to get your hands dirty. See, my hands are dirty. I want you all to have your hands dirty by using pen. Do it. I don't take that. I would want to see that in your pen paper, notebook. Because math is all about doing it. There is no shortcut to it. People say mind math. Mind math is only 3 tables. So Anika, you can get your hands dirty While doing it also, just do it. Your hands will get dirty by itself. Don't worry. Do it. Don't put so much effort just to get your hands dirty. Do the problem also. It will get dirty by default. Yes, Sohina.
So 3 by 22.
3 by 22. Okay. Any other answer?
3 by 28.
3 by 28. Where? I want to see it.
Yeah, add these and then
Yes, Joy.
3 by 28.
Sorry, sir, I did a mistake by answering it. 3 by 28.
3 by 28. Okay. Now, let's see what Aditi has to say. Yeah, Aditi.
3 by 28.
Okay. Sanvi also got 3 by 28.
Yes.
Okay. Now, my question is not the answer. I don't want the answer. What I want to know is, what did you guys do to get 3 by 28?
I added.
I got 5 over 16.
5 over 16. Okay.
I did 8 plus 4 plus 16, then added the unit fraction.
8 plus 4 plus 16.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, Joy, what did you do to get 3 by 28?
I didn't make it raise my hand.
Okay. Anybody else? Okay. Suhina, tell me, what did you do to get 3 by 28? Oh,
So first I added the first the numerators. That gave me 3. And the denominator that gave me 28. So that was the answer.
Now
Then I could convert it into mixed number and I could divide it, then it's going to be the answer. So I'm going to do that.
Okay. Yes, Sammy, let's see what Sammy has to say.
I got 5 over 16 because 8 and 4 have one number in common and that's 16, and since 16 is already there. So
Okay.
8 times 2 makes 16. So you multiply the numerator by 2, so it's 2. And then 4 times, I got my numerator wrong then in the answer.
See,
But
you guys are just overthinking. Math is a very easy subject. Now, tell me, will you guys ever count me as your friend? No. I'm way too old for being your friend. What I mean by that is, will you ever add, see, 1 by 4, 1 by 8, why will you add them together just like that? Why will you add numerator here, here, here? You'll never add them because your denominator is different. See, if you have 1/2 of an apple, 1/3 of an apple, and 1/4 of apple, will you say that I have 2 plus 3 plus 4, 5 plus 9, 3/9 of the apple? No, that is not the right approach. What you have to do is, here you have 1/2. Can you convert this into some half? Okay, 1/2 plus some half. Plus this one also is some more half. So 1/2 plus x half plus y half. Then you add them together. Now here, first thing I would want you guys to understand is, you broke your glasses? This is what happened with me when I went for watching a movie back in my college days. Somebody hit my glasses and then I had to watch the movie with one eye, covering this eye. But anyway, that's outside the syllabus, let's not go there. So I'm saying, I want to add 1/4 plus 1/8 plus 1/16. If you guys remember, what I was doing was, earlier when we were doing it, 1 by 8 plus 1 by 8 plus 1 by 8. Then I was adding them together. Okay, this 1 by 8, I'm calling this as one banana. So 1 banana plus 1 more banana plus 1 more banana, 3 bananas. If I had 2 by 8, I was saying, okay, 1 banana plus 1 more banana plus 2 more banana. So that is how it was becoming 4 bananas. Now here, my denominators are different. If I call this guy apple, this guy orange, and this guy is actually pineapple. Can I add 1 apple, 1 orange and 1 pineapple to say 3 pineapple or 3 apple? No, I cannot. So I will convert every fruit into 1. If this is apple, I will convert this to apple. If this is not apple, I will convert this also to apple. Now here, what is the deal? Meaning, I have to make the denominators same. What is the biggest denominator? 16. What can I do to get the same 16 here? I can multiply this by 2. So I will multiply by 2 here also. What can I do to make this also 16? Same as this guy. I have to multiply by 4. I will multiply by 4. Now, my fractions were 1 by 4 plus 1 by 8 plus 1 by 16. I converted them into same denominator. See, look at this. What this guy became. This became 1 into 4. 4 by 16. It became 2 by 16 plus 2 by 16 plus 1 by 16. Now, if I call 1 by 16 as a banana now, here I have 4 bananas, here I have 2 bananas, and here I have 1 banana. So this became 4 plus 2 plus 1, 7 bananas. Who got this answer? That is why I was saying that don't give me any answer just by thinking about it. I'm not saying that you guys are doing anything wrong by doing mind math, but it is a good practice to do it on a piece of paper, because when you do it by yourself, chances of making mistake is less. So math is about practice. You will enjoy. You can see the happiness on my face when I'm doing the math. Do you see me stressed out? No, I'm enjoying it. But I'm enjoying it because I'm doing it. I want you also to enjoy by doing it, not by just enjoying seeing me. Yeah? Okay? Aditi, Suhina, Ananya, did everybody follow what I said?
Yes. Yes, sir. Sure.
Are you guys liking the fruits?
Yeah.
No?
Yes.
Aitya says I'm not liking fruit. Aitya doesn't like fruits. That's okay. You don't have to like the fruits. I'm just giving an example of the fruit here. Okay? Now, let's solve one more problem. And this time, we will not solve it. We will think about it. Okay? Let's say, if I say 1 by 3 plus 1 by 12, or let's say I say 2 by 12 plus 3 by or let me put 6, let me put this as 12. Okay. If I say add them, first thing you will do is, again think about, okay, no rushing for solving it, okay. I want everybody to listen to the commentary I'm doing right now. So here, everybody here. I have to solve this problem, 1 by 3 plus 2 by 6 plus 3 by 12, okay. When I look at this problem, what do I see here? One has a denominator 3, another one has a denominator 6, and another one is a denominator 12. Interesting fact is, biggest of all the denominators is 12. Yeah? Biggest of all the denominators is 12. Yeah? Now, interesting fact here is 12 comes in the table of 6 and also comes in the table of 3. Meaning, I can have the same denominator everywhere. Our goal is to get the same denominator. Our goal is to get the same denominator so that we can call it some fruit. I'll call it pineapple, let's say. This time. Okay? So here, our goal is to get same denominator, and that has to be a denominator everywhere. So, biggest is 12, and this also can be converted to 12 because 12 comes in the table of 6.
So multiplying by 2.
So, exactly. So, I am trying to make everything 12 as a denominator. So, I can make this as 12 by multiplying by 4. So, I'll put 4 here. I can convert this also to 12 by multiplying by 2 and a 2 here. And this already has 12, I don't have to worry about it. So now this whole thing became this. So 1 into 4 is 4 by 12, plus 2 into 2 is 4 by 12, plus 1 by 12. Now look at this. This I can write as 4 into 1. This also I can write as 4 into 1. So if 1 by 12 is, let's say, pumpkin. I know Halloween is way too far, but 1 by 12 is a pumpkin. So I have 4 pumpkins here, I have 4 pumpkins here, and I have 1 pumpkin here. How many pumpkins we are talking about? 4 plus 4 plus 1, 9 pumpkin. 9 pumpkin. My pumpkin is 1 by 12. Yep. Who all has eaten pumpkin curry? Anybody? Pumpkin curry?
Never tried it.
Okay.
No. I've tried something like it.
Okay. How about? Yes, Sami?
I've eaten it before.
Yeah, we did before, right? We put pumpkin in some of the curries, even in sambar. I'm not sure if Joy has tried it. You would have tried pumpkin pie, right, Joy? Okay. So anyways, pumpkin is out of syllabus right now. I will just give you an example of pumpkin. Okay. So look at the whole thing. Whenever you have to deal with these fractions, when you have to add them together, there are 2 scenarios we can talk about. Where you have all the matching denominators. Then you know, okay, my denominators are matching, I don't have to do anything. Just add the numerators. That gets you the answer. But if your denominators are different, your first thing is you have to make the denominators same. Here you multiply by 4, you get 12. Here you multiply by 2, you get 12, and you have 12 already. So you always look at the biggest one and try matching everybody by multiplying. And then you go on adding it. Is that part clear?
Yes.
Everybody clear?
Yes. Yes.
Shriyanvi, Aditi, Joy, Sami, Aditya, Ananya,
Yes, sir.
Yaganya.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Okay. Aradhya? Sanvi?
Yes.
Okay, okay. No, so it is my duty to make sure that everybody in the class is with me when it comes to understanding things. So Nihit, Tasvik, Anika, and Nikhil, and Sivakeswa. Are you guys with me?
Yes.
Everybody understood? Okay. Now fun time begins. Fun time. So no dance, no music, only fun. Only fun with math. Now, hear my story. I want everybody's attention. Okay. I have some candies. Okay. If I give 2 candies to all the 5 students here in the classroom, how many candies do I have? I'm repeating it one more time. I have some candies which is good enough to give 2 candies to each student in the classroom. I have 5 students in the classroom. How many candies do I have? Okay?
10.
10.
10.
Okay.
10.
10.
10.
10. Everybody says 10.
10.
Okay. Now, 10 is not something that creates excitement for me. What I want you guys to understand is what did I say? I was narrating a story. What did I say? I have some candies. I don't know how many I have. I just randomly said I have some candies. But that is just enough to give 2 candies to each person in the classroom. If I have 5 students in the classroom, tell me how many candies I have. And you guys immediately count it. Okay, 5 students in the classroom, everybody gets 2. So 2 times 5. Yeah, Joy.
He said 5 plus.
Yeah. So, no tabla in the class. Okay, somebody is saying something. Somebody raised hand. No. Now, look at how if you come across a problem like this, what did I say? I have some candies. I don't know how many I have. I said X. I have some candies. No sound making business. Okay? Because that gets my attention for no good reason. Okay? Okay? So let's not do that. I said I have some candies. I don't know what it is. I'll just put a random thing saying X. I have X candies. My second sentence was saying, so that I can give 2 candies to each person. Okay? So every person gets 2. So if I have 1 child, I'll give 2 candies. That means I have 2. So this X is equal to 2. If I have 4 kids, so I'll give 2 into 4. That will be 8. This X is 4. My next sentence says, if I have 5 kids in the class, how many candies do I have? So immediately you say, okay, every child gets 2. Every child gets 2 and I have 5. So that is 10. You found it out. This was a very simple example. Now, let's look at this. Now, here my next question, okay? And there's nothing, no complicated calculation around it. It's all about how you read a question and how do you solve it, okay? I gave a test for maths, okay? I could be you, I could be Joy, I could be Asher, I could be Suhina, I could be Sadhvi, I could be Ananya, anybody, okay? Or it could be Aradhya also. So I gave a test on math. The test was for 100 marks, okay? Test was for 100 marks, Tasvi. Test was for 100 marks. I got 20 marks more than my friend. There was a test of maths for 100 marks. I got 20 marks more than my friend. My friend got 3 times of what the lowest marks was scored in the test. Lowest marks scored was 15. How much did I get? Now, whoever was not paying attention would not be able to recall. And I would not listen to your answer if I don't see you doing it on notebook. Because there is nothing called mind math for me. There is no chat GPT, there is no artificial intelligence. It's all pure, simple math. I'm repeating my question one more time. I had a test on math yesterday. I got 20 marks more than my best friend. I got 20 marks more than my best friend. My best friend got 3 times of the lowest marks scored by a child. Okay? My best friend got 3 times of the lowest marks scored by a child in the class. If the lowest mark scored was 20, how much did I get? Yes, Sami.
You got 60.
You did not get the question again. I'll repeat it one more time. Yeah, Joy.
It would be 80.
Okay.
I got 82.
Okay. Now, let me repeat my question one more time. This is not difficult. See, what I'm trying to do here is, I'm teaching you guys something called TRAN. And this helps you with word problem in a big way. When you say TRAN, T stands for trust, R stands for reading. Read, read, read and read. When you hear a question, a word problem, you have to read a couple of times. Then you analyze, meaning when you think, you put your brain to work. And then N N stands for Nike. What does Nike say? Just do it. So you do it at the end. That is why when some of you were raising hands, saying, okay, as soon as I completed my question, you were raising hand, and I knew that there is a high likelihood of you going wrong, because you are jumping to the fourth step without doing first, second, and third. So never ever try solving a problem without reading it enough, without analyzing, without thinking, and then you do it. T is nothing but T is for trust. Trust is for trusting yourself that okay, if anybody in the world can solve it, it is me. Okay. So I say this is my formula for any math. If you got a question, read the question and be confident. Yes, I can solve it. Read the question a couple of times. Then you start thinking, okay, this is the question, this is information, and the other things I know, how I will do it. That you are making a plan, and then you do it. If you just do it, take my guarantee, there is a high possibility of you being wrong. And that holds true for anybody, regardless of how old you are. Okay? So even if somebody like me who is close to 50 now, I can go wrong as well. I'm not 50 yet, but I'm pretty close. Yeah? Still 48, yep. Alright. Now coming back to the question. I'm reading it one last time, and then you guys will see how easy the problem is if you apply this approach. I said, I had a test yesterday. I got 20 marks more than my best friend. My best friend got 3 times of the score, of the lowest score. How much did I? And the lowest score was got by one student in the class who got 20. So how much did I get? So there are two things I'm saying. I got 15 marks more than, 20 marks more than, 20 more than my best friend. Yeah. Somebody has raised hand. Yeah, Diti.
70.
70? Okay, so I'm just doing it. So why I'm doing it, I'm reading it, the question also one more time. So I got 20 more than my best friend. So this is first thing I know from the question. My best friend got 3 times of the lowest marks. 3 times of the lowest marks. There was a child in the class who got 20, which was lowest. How much did I get? Now you look at this question. Yes, Andy.
I was going to say the answer.
Yeah, go ahead.
The answer is 80.
80.
I was going to say the same, 80.
Okay. So now, see, some of you guys told me 60, some of you said 70, some of you did not tell anything also. But what actually happened? I read the question again and I wrote it here. I have not done any calculation. Yeah.
Bathroom.
How many times? He gets some extra formula in the bathroom. That's why he keeps going to the bathroom. So get more formulas. Okay. Yaditi.
I just messed up a little bit. I meant it was 80.
Yes. So see, I don't really care much about whether you got 70, 80, 60 or what. Okay. For any of you. What I care about is how did you approach the problem? Yeah, sure.
I did the writing stuff part, but I couldn't understand the solving part. But I did the writing part, like taking notes.
Right. So that's what I'm coming to. That when you have a question, read the question. Anika, here, beta. Here. Read the question, and whatever you understand, take a quick note of that. in any form or shape that you can yourself understand without missing on any information. And once you write it down, then you will see that okay, this became very easy. I got 20 more than my best friend, and my best friend got 3 times of the lowest score. Somebody got the lowest, which was 20. So how much did my friend got? 20 into 3. So I know that my friend got 60. Now from the question we know that okay, I got 20 more than my best friend. So my best friend got this, 20 more than that, no big deal. Yeah. So this is probably one of the easiest problems that you guys will deal with. And what is important is how you are approaching it, because that is what would be your key to making sure that you don't go wrong. How you think, how you collect the information, how do you put your strategy around it, meaning how you read, how you analyze, and then you reach out to Nike for doing it. Yeah? And it's for Nike. Nike says just do it. That's a slogan of Nike. So that's why I'm saying this is that, right? Trust yourself, read the question enough, analyze or think, and then you try doing it. And then you will see that when you follow this approach, your chances of going wrong is less. And another very important thing, when you have a question, when you read it, take quick notes. Okay, this is what I understood. Write in some form. Okay, let's say this. Let's take one more question. And then you'll probably appreciate what I'm trying to say here. Advik, what did I say in the last class? Take a chair and settle down outside. It's fine. I'll finish the class, then you will. Okay, let's say this. Today we have there are 20 kids more in the class. We have 20 kids more in the class. 20 kids more than yesterday. Okay? Yesterday we had same number of kids like Wednesday. Okay? Wednesday had number of kids equal to 5 into 3. How many class we have today? How many students we have in the class today?
15. No, right now?
Yeah, I'm repeating my question again. You also take a chair, sit down, it's okay. So today we have 20 kids more in the class than yesterday. Yesterday had the same number of kids in the class like Wednesday. Wednesday we had this many kids. How many kids do we have in the class today? Yes, Hanvi.
35.
Okay. Yeah, Joy.
35.
You also 35. But I don't see you guys doing any scratch work on the notebook. That has to be made a habit. Trust me, math, there is no math without getting your hands dirty. See, my hands are dirty already. If you do math, your hands will get dirty. And you did not do math, you just got your hands dirty by doing this. This is not math. This is just getting your hands dirty. Okay? So, what I mean is, practice is what is needed always. I'll just conclude this class with this point. I mentioned that I have 20 kids more. So 20 kids more than yesterday. Today we have 20 kids more than yesterday. Second point, Advik, you guys have to sit down here. No parallel business. Just wait for your turn. We'll start the class in 2 minutes. Yesterday we had same as Wednesday.
Alexa off.
Yesterday was same as Wednesday. And Wednesday had 5 into 3 kids. How many kids do we have now? When you read this question, somebody is telling a story for no reason in the question, okay? But these are 3 key information for you. You will say, okay, today we have 20 more. Oh, so something yesterday plus 20. is today. Okay, you can write that way also, no harm. Yesterday was same as Wednesday. So yesterday and Wednesday was same. Wednesday was 5 into 3. So from this you can keep on decoding backward. So Wednesday had 15. Yesterday was same as Wednesday. So yesterday also had 15. You're decoding it backward. And then yes, today we have 20 more than yesterday. So whatever was yesterday plus 20 is what is today. So this becomes a today. That is how you would have solved the problem. And what I'm trying to say here, I emphasize here is, when you have a question at hand, break it down, take some small notes, try relating it, think through it, and then you try doing it. It's no big deal. Yeah? So this kind of problems you will deal with very often. These are called word problems. Right now we are dealing with easier ones. And it's just a matter of time when you will see more and more interesting word problems to deal with. And I have seen kids struggling the most with word problems because they don't think and do it. If you read the question enough, 1 time, 2 times, 3 times, 4 times, and then you put your thoughts around it, and then you try doing it, you will do a wonderful job when it comes to solving a word problem. If you don't read, if you don't think, best of luck. See you tomorrow. Alright, we are done. We'll let you guys go and we'll meet tomorrow. Alright? Aditi, you were saying something?
I suddenly pressed on it.
It's okay. It's okay. Alright. See you guys tomorrow, same time. And